side, the effect of technology can be incredibly beautiful and purifying. As much as it is dangerous, it can be incrementing our life as well. So, as a healer, I went through this process of self-understanding. So let's share it with you. So first of all, what is actually a chakra? Okay, actually just a little thing about me. I actually have a yoga studio and I train people to become yoga teachers. And yoga and chakra has been part of my process. So using the body, not just like a physical exercise, but using the body as a healing tool to go within. And I realized, because I teach not only to yogis, but to common people, that when they would actually practice yoga, their performance in work would increase so much more. Their mind was there. So I realized that yoga, meditation, chakra healing is something that every single person in the world should be doing in order to perform better. So recently I was doing private sessions to this very, very successful women. I mean, she earns around 60 lakhs a month. And she's an incredible, incredible person. But she was stuck in her work. And I was like, okay, let's do something together. And for 2 months, she completely one place to the other, changing house, changing place, doesn't feel the roots, doesn't feel safe. So now let us look quickly, because I really want to go quickly into all this. I do want to give you a demonstration also after I speak. So in the second chakra, what can happen is this energy of pleasure is very intense. So this is an energy of sexuality also. So what can happen is harassment, even at work. So there is betrayal happening. Maybe I'm married, but my secretary is really beautiful, or the person next to me is really beautiful and it's like, captivating. So what happens is that I lose my morality. I lose my reason why I was coming to work in my first place. And the other thing about the second chakra is this constant burning desire for gratification. So I constantly want the new phone, the new model. I want new clothes. So all the money that I'm spending is actually just completely being thrown away. More and more and more. So when we have these kind of energy also in our structure, then we can see that it will create a dharma. And an energy that will not bring positivity, because wherever there is betrayal and this constant burning of fire and dissatisfaction, we are not being able to progress properly. The other thing is, like, if the second chakra would have too little energy, what would happen is that the company that we are working on is not attractive. People will not be attracted by what we do. It is amazing, it is beautiful, but the energy is not flowing and people will not be attracted to what we are actually suggesting and giving. Let's say the third chakra, we are talking about the Manipura, yes? So here unfortunately many people fall in this category. In any company or working environment, we will find this almost 98% of the time. So please do pay attention to this one especially. So in the third chakra, there are two opposite aspects. One is a controlling, demanding, stress, and manipulation kind of energy. So that is like the boss who comes in, he's like, do this, do that, do here. Everything has to be organized, everything has to be clear. And the people are scared and the people are stressed. And day by day, I'm thinking like, why am I working here? Who made me do such a thing to work here? So the other aspect is the opposite of like not being organized. Let me just take my chai first, you know, and I will do everything slowly. Willpower and determination is lacking. I feel very tired. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my God, I have to climb the Himalayas to do that. You know, that is a feeling of tiredness. So we might have beautiful projects, but if our third chakra is in deficiency mode, we are not able to do it. There is always an energy that is pulling us backwards and not us to actually do it. So imagine having people like this in a company. It will make it so difficult to actually carry on our mission and bring it forward. So that's also something I really like. Whenever like I work with a team, the first thing I do is like, let's balance the chakras first, and then we have the meeting. Let's balance the chakra first, and then we organize. Because the unbalances of the team members will affect us, the whole company. And I have seen it over and over again. So it is very, very fascinating to notice this. And when people are balanced, it's so beautiful to work with balanced people, right? And I mean, maybe we don't know because we are not used to work with balanced people. But now let's come to the heart. The heart, when it's in excess, these are the best people to work with, because if you ask them anything, they will keep saying, yes, yes, I will do it. So they will do it because they have a tendency to over-sacrifice themselves. But they don't feel validated. They don't feel people are appreciating their efforts. They are over-giving themselves so much to the others. And people take them for granted. So whoever, like a business owner or somebody who's in charge and is not able to appreciate almost on a daily basis the people, especially these kind of people, these people will suffer. This can lead to diseases. Every chakra balance has a type of disease that is related to it. So we know very well, we can have AI or whatever, but when we are sick, we are sick. AI can, say something, but I mean, we are sick, right? So this is when healing comes in. There is no technology that, can help in that aspect. We have to find ourselves. We have to find our balance. There is no AI that is helping us to find our balance. So there is another aspect, opposite aspect of the heart, which is a deficiency in the heart chakra, which will lead to lack of empathy, lack of joy, lack of love, lack of capability of community building. How fun is it to work with someone like that? And how fun is it for a person who feels it inside? They feel demotivated. They feel nothing has really meaning. There is a sadness. Oh yeah, I'm going to work, And it's so hard. There is no passion. There is no life inside. So it's so important, whatever we do in our life, to have that balance in order to be able to bring it to people. And now, in the throat chakra, this is very important for work because it's about communication. So if we have an excess in this energy, we would have a tendency to talk too much, talk too directly. It will come out as a criticism. It will come out like a judging way. And how wonderful is it to be judged all the time by people? Oh, you didn't do this nicely. This is not like this. This, how did you do it? You know, how do we feel like working with these kind of people? It's so frustrating. It's so demotivating. So when we have a good communication skill and we are able to listen, the other person feels inspired also to give the best in this process. And what about the opposite? When the throat chakra has too little energy and the person is not able to talk. Maybe I have a brilliant idea, but I feel like nobody will listen to me. Maybe I will feel like I'm not worthy enough to express myself. My words have not that kind of power. I will keep it inside. I have fear of expression. I have fear of judgment of what other people think about me. And if we bring this into a work-relatable thing, it is about our work will not be expressed, will not be communicated outside. That means we can have the best idea in the world, but nobody knows about it because there is no communication energy flowing. So I'm thinking that now you're starting to understand this energy, how it can work within ourselves. But chakras are everywhere. It's not only in the body. Everywhere is energy. Everything is energy. So we can actually capture this energy even in our work or whatever we do. And according to that, make it better, whatever we are trying to do. And now 6th, on the forehead. This is very good for people, especially working a lot with computers and phone. So unfortunately, I do have to give you a very bad news, that whoever stays a lot of time on the phone and computers, one of the issues that happens is a problem with the 6th chakra. The 6th chakra means that the mind becomes overactive. And I start thinking a lot. And I am very distracted. And I start thinking a lot, and my mind power is everywhere in all directions. And the other aspect that can happen is mental tiredness, and lack of focus, a lack of clarity, confusion. So these are all aspects that can happen just by being in the front of a screen for a long time. So this is my humble request. Whenever we don't need the phone, let's put it away. I know it's creating addiction. I know it's like ruining our future, but when it's not necessary, please let's put the phone away, because it will damage our whole future. So in this, imagine like the 6th chakra, like having no clarity. How are we going to work by not having proper clarity? Or how are we going to work when our mind is restless and we are not able to control the mind? Even Patanjali was saying, Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga starts when the fluctuations of the mind will stop to be there. That means only when we control our mind, that's when the yoga starts. If we can control the mind, we can control our senses. If we can control our senses and mind, we can control our life. We can control whatever we are trying to do. It is so important to control our mind. So we are in a society where everything is there except for controlling the mind and senses. We are losing ourselves more and more and more. And by losing ourselves, what is happening is that we are getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And how are our relationships? Do we want to talk about that? Right? So what is the purpose of so much success if we can't have proper relationships? So balance is about that. It's about finding our center so that our life can improve in quality. And if that improves, from that all the energy will be so beautifully going. And then the final one would be the 7th, which is positive energy, which is also connection with, spiritual life and the divine, God, whatever name we are used to give to God. But whatever spiritual path, please let's take up a spiritual path and give ourselves that time. If we give ourselves that time to bring God into our life, it's like putting that one in between all the zeros that we have, and giving value to all those zeros. So please let us also take up a spiritual path and give ourselves that love and devotion to a path. So this would be the 7th chakra. And with that beautiful energy, also whatever we are doing, we'll get that mercy and we'll get that positive energy inside that. Solutions. So I said a lot of things, but okay, Janava, thank you so much for all this, but how do we have a solution for this, right? So I love solutions. And plus, I think we are all very busy, right? And we don't want to spend so much time on these things. And we want quick fixes, right? Who likes quick fixes and like as less time as possible to get the most out of it? I'm like that for sure, because I was so busy, and I'm like, I don't have time to balance my chakras. I already do my mantra meditation practice. So actually, there is some practices that we can do to balance these chakras, and it's very quick. So I would like to teach you a quick fix, but then I want to teach you a quicker fix. Yes? And I would also like a volunteer afterwards. I will call for a volunteer to see if what I'm saying is actually true or if I'm just inventing it, and a lot of nice talking. Thank you for the nice talking. But I don't like the nice talking. I like to see results, right? Even in spiritual life, I don't like blind faith. I like things to be proven. I like things to be real. Unless I don't feel it, I'm not going to believe and definitely not surrender to that. So, there are some bija mantras. Bija mantras is like some sound vibration. So let's talk about vibration for a moment, just to understand. Please stay behind me. It's a little complex, little bit. I mean, your mind is much more complex than mine, so you will understand this. So let's think about a cell. Okay, in the cell we have like inside the cell we have this particle, okay? So we have the nucleus inside, and then we have the positive and the negative and the neutral, and they're like spinning around, okay? And while they're spinning around, there is a movement, an oscillation that is happening just by the spinning of this positive and negative. When they rotate and they're spinning, the oscillation is in a certain way, okay? So if these guys continue to start to spin very fast, the oscillation is very fast. If these spin very slow, the oscillation will be very slow. This is on the molecular level. So now imagine a stressful life, or maybe a life where our father was screaming at us all the time, controlling and demanding. So what is happening is that from outside there is a strong oscillation, and it's affecting our molecular system, and the energy particles are twisting very fast or too slow. Okay? So the problem is that it will create an imbalance. It will create a type of personality. I will become maybe angry. Maybe I will become a control freak, or maybe I will become sad and depressed, or maybe I will become full of anxiety and fears, right? But none of this is the truth, because we are not that. These are just imbalances. So what we want to do is to go in the cell, go in this atom, and tell these particles, please go naturally and balanced. Okay, that's what we want to do. But how do we do that? Yes? How do we do that? How do we go inside the atom and be like everything should flow properly? We do that through vibration. Because we are talking about vibration. So if we want to affect vibration, we have to use vibration. This is the power of sound vibration. But vibration is not only sound, it's also the mind. So we are going to use two things. Very simple. I promise you, it's very simple. One is mantra, and the other one is color. So let's start with the first chakra, because we said it's about money, right? And it's about work, and maybe we want some abundance in life. So let's try that. Should we fix that one? Do you agree with that? Should we all try to fix the first chakra?
Yeah, ma'am. I would like to try.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yes?
I would like to try whatever you are saying.
You want to try? You want to come here?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, why don't you come here? Actually, we will all try it, but we will make it on you. Okay, because we are trying it on him, we will do the third chakra. Is that fine? And we will do the first also. Don't worry about the money, it will come. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Sanjeev Kumar.
Sanjeev Kumar, thank you for coming. So, we will all do it, but we will test only him, okay? So, can you please take the mic? Do you have any injuries in your right arm? Right. Good, good. So, is it okay if I'm going to test you, okay? I'm going to see how, put, yes. So, I'm going to see how strong he is, okay? Let's see who will win between me and him.
Middle.
So, put your hand straight, right hand. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Right hand is straight. This is called kinesiology test. I'm going to test his energy, okay? How strong he is. I'm going to push you down and you are going to push it up. I want to see who is stronger between you and me. Okay? Okay. So, at my count, okay? 1, 2, 3. Go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now put this hand here in the solar plexus. Yes, exactly. Okay? Now put this straight. Again, same. Now let's see who wins. 1. Wait a minute. I was talking in Italian. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. And he becomes weak. Yes? Little bit a lot.
But you lost.
Okay? So actually I didn't even put so much endeavor in this. I could just put him down and for him it would hurt more. Am I right?
Ma'am, what you just said, can you put me clearly?
This time that we did this, did it hurt more the second time? Did it hurt for you more the second time?
Yeah, it hurt me a little bit. Yeah, I agree.
So what happens is that his nervous system is saying that his third chakra is out of balance. Yes.
अब तो गया भाई तू.
Yes.
तेरे
Okay.
तो लग गए भाई.
Okay.
तू तो गया.
Yes.
अब तू जा.
Yeah, we spoke about this before, but in your physical,
तो देखो आयोम बियोम करना पड़ेगा बैठ के दिन
there
भर.
is a weakness here, so your arm
आयोम
will
बिलोम
lose its
कर.
strength. Okay, let's try it again. Put your hand again. No, Mike. Right hand. Yes.
Okay, sorry to...
Yes. We can hear you. No problem. No problem. You can stay.
Sorry to say, but...
But why you taken mic?
Okay.
ऐसा कुछ
हो सकता है ब्रो. पैसा लिया है भाई ये पैसा लिया है जरूर. ये पैसे लिए हैं पैसे खा लिया है ये पैसे खा लिया है वहाँ पे जाके पैसे खा लिया है 100 रुपया में डील फाइनल किया है ये बंदा. ब्लैक काला जादू उसके ऊपर पीला जादू हुआ है.
मैजिक ऑफ एनर्जीज.
पैसे खा लिया तू.
Now we want to fix it.
अभी
Okay.
कर दे. हाथ टेढ़ा कर दीजिए इसको.
Okay, should we fix it?
आलम
But
बिलोम.
let's all fix it at the same time, okay? But only him I would...
All of us? Yes.
ये
इस तरह करके तो हम नाजी को सम्मन भेज देंगे. ये हिटलर.
ऐसे ये जो नेवल से ऊपर थोड़ा सा था ना.
So now we will chant the mantra which is also there, Ram, and the color is yellow.
ये नेवल है ना. नेवल भी होता है
Yellow, like that.
जो चक्र है ना.
But more flashy yellow, okay? So now you are going to chant the mantra Ram and visualize the color yellow inside here, okay? Concentration.
जैसे फायर का नहीं होता
otherwise it will not
बर्निंग
work.
येलो टाइप
Let's
वैसा
try.
कलर है.
Close the eyes.
हाँ चल रहा है.
अरे भाई एडजस्टमेंट करना है. रामदेव को बुलाओ, आलोम विलोम कराओ, तुरंत ठीक हो जाएगा.
Let's start. Inhale. Don't stop, continuously. Louder, louder. Continue, let it go deep inside the stomach. Let the yellow color enter inside. Please continue. Okay, let us stop. Now, let us do the same test again and see if something happens. Okay?
8 लोग लाइव हो गए.
Let's, I'm curious. So let's put that hand exactly like it was and this hand straight. Yes.
अब करेगा.
Okay? Now we are going to do the same thing as before. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Very good. Wonderful. So, yes, what happened in the set now? How was your arm?
Fine, and yeah, it's fine. No, but one thing I would like to mention. It may be that this time you may not put that much force.
Okay, you know what? My muscles like being activated or not while doing this.
She's yoga teacher.
Yes.
She may.
So, yeah. So actually, I don't know if you saw my endeavor in pressing it down. Maybe the ones in front saw this better. But the second time, what happened is that by putting his hand, he became strong as
कोई
the first
मुस्टंडा को भेजो
time,
भाई.
right?
एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बंदे को भेजो.
Yes.
जाता हूँ.
Okay, so that means that his third chakra is balanced right now. And he did it in just few minutes, like a minute, 2 minutes, right? That was amazing, right? So, this is the power of chakra balancing. It takes so little and it can change drastically our life. But maybe I paid him. So we don't trust it. I want another person. We want to try with someone else. Yes,
Ma'am, my brother, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's your brother.
Yeah.
Friend.
Brother from another mother.
Namaste.
ये तो 200 में ही बिकेगा.
So, Pankaj, let's see Pankaj, and I would like to test his
पैसे नहीं लेना पंकज.
chakra.
पैसे मत लेना
Yes.
पंकज.
So, let's see first his energy, okay? And I'm
पंकज.
going to press it down. You can look at my muscles at the same time? Yes? 1,
बिकना नहीं है.
2, 3. Oh, very good. Oh. Hands here.
गर्दन पे नहीं. Not on your neck. Not on your neck, bro. Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
चक्कर अच्छा है यार.
Okay?
Okay, I have practiced these mantras. I was expecting that I would not be.
Did you do it with a color as well? You didn't do it with a color. Okay, so he didn't do it. So now let's see. I'm going to show you. I promised you a quick version A quickest version, right? So should we try the quickest version?
Yes, ma'am.
So for here, this is something I love. This is essential oils, okay? This is very special essential oils. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and maybe you don't trust me. I can tell you with one drop of this, in 5 seconds, his chakra is going to be balanced. Who trusts me? Let me see. Oh, wow. Thank you for the trust. So let's see, okay? I'm going to give you one drop of this oil. Please open your hand and rub it. Rub it, yes, you can do like that.
भाई तेरा कंट गया आज.
And now, rub it with 2 hands
आज पूरा रूम
and bring it
महकेगा.
close to your nostrils and breathe it. And while breathing it, breathe. Just repeat the sentence, my throat chakra is balanced. Okay. Now bring that hand on the throat. This hand straight.
Yes, yes. ₹200 में बिक गया भाई मेरा.
नहीं यार नहीं बिका है बंदा बनाया.
अपना बंदा नहीं धोखा दिया भाई.
So did you feel the difference?
किन्होंने?
Yes? Yes. Yes. So,
Live है
thank you so
YouTube
much.
पे. YouTube
So,
पे live
I
है.
want to tell you, if with one drop
YouTube पे
I
live
can
है
feel
सारा.
stronger in my body, what would happen
save
if
हो
all
गया
my
ना.
7 chakras were all
YouTube
the
में
time
है
balanced?
लाइव ये. तो YouTube में सब
How
चल रहा है.
would my body feel? How would my mind feel? I mean, we can be incredibly amazing and empowered, right? So this is something that I really like about this whole healing process. And trust me, it works every single time. Yes?
नहीं
So
बट आई
now,
मतलब फोर्स को कर नहीं पाया.
I think we have 5 minutes for questions.
बट
Yes?
फाइनली वो छूट गया.
So, another thing I want to say is also that we can do the whole thing, like I could actually do the whole thing even without oils, nor with the Bija mantras. I can do it just with my mind. I can think about it and I can balance it just with the power of the mind. And this is so incredibly amazing because we have so much power. And you know what? We are giving all this power to machines. But if we could take some of that power inside, we could change the world even from within. We have so much potential. Please, let's also look inside ourselves, not only outside. So,
एक
we
चीज़
have
थी.
few moments for
मेरा mind
questions
blank
if
हो गया.
anybody would like to ask.
पता क्या मुझे कलर ही याद नहीं आया हम चक्रा का. यार ये क्या किया उसने.
First, we want to know the history behind this oil. कि 5 seconds में how it is possible.
You want to know the history behind these oils, huh?
Yeah.
So, these oils these are very unique. You cannot just find these oils anywhere. They are very specific. And of course, I do work for this company. It's called doTERRA. And if you would like them, if you want to know more about them, if you would like to know which oils is the right one for you, if you would like to know how to balance your chakras, how to understand your energy of your structure of your work, contact me.
Definitely, but I just want to know that how it works.
Yes.
कैसे किया है जो ऐसे वो
Yes, why it works, right? So before we were saying that everything is about vibration, and when an essential oil, which is the essence of the plant, is the hormone of the plant, if you are putting it on your body, and because of the power and the purity of the product, it goes exactly where it has to go. And I want to tell you something very interesting. Breathing the oil, this is called olfactory system. And this is connected with a little, they were talking about coding. I honestly don't understand any of that. But I understand this coding. So we can apply our whole brain as we want it, just by breathing a certain type of aroma through the limbic system and reprogramming. We can change the DNA. We can bring the new coding from the DNA to the RNA and send the messengers throughout the whole body.
Can you please name some ingredients as well?
Sorry?
Ingredients.
Different ingredient.
थोड़ा सा धनिया
Any one of
फिर
them
उसमें
that
काली
you
मिर्च
have.
This one.
जड़ी बूटियां लाया
जड़ी
This
बूटी वो
one
वाला
is,
जड़ी बूटी जो लाया था
called
येलो
rosemary. Rosemary, by the way, for those who are students, it increases the memory, concentration, and study performance. So if you want to study better, rosemary would be the best oil.
Ma'am, these oils are Ayurvedic or chemical related products?
नहीं
Is it
रोजमेरी प्लांट
Ayurvedic or?
Chemicals are
No chemicals. No. Very 100% natural. They are so natural that you can ingest them. Yes.
these are totally Ayurvedic, right?
भाई अब इसके नशे करेंगे
And also they have been
Pankaj bhai.
cultivated in places where they have never seen a fertilizer. And they take it only from places where they grow naturally.
Ma'am, which places?
Every plant has its origin.
In India,
It's now they have it in Mumbai also.
मुझाएगा
But
डिपाने के
these
लिए हम बता
products
मुझे
रहे
लगा
come
था
from Mumbai.
खरीदने नहीं
कि
जाने
मेरे को
वाले।
डाउन नहीं कर
Single
पाएगी
part
वो
wherever
बट उसने
the
डाउन
plant
कर दिया
grows
यार
from.
thanks a lot.
मैं इसलिए गया था एक्चुअली कि लेट मी सी
Sorry? Okay. The first chakra?
The last top,
Last.
लास्ट तो
The bottom. The
बॉडी
money
के
one.
बाहर होता है
the first.
Yes. Should we get some money? Yes. Okay.
No.
Yes.
Cash or chiller?
No, wait. Should we do the? I promise. It's true. I promise the first.
Ma'am,
chakra.
different person, please.
Money?
You took now
Yes.
100.
Yes. No. He's so kind. He wanted to give me some money.
Just for the
You see, not even doing the chat, money is coming to me.
to you, just for the event also. After that, I will take. Yeah.
Yes. So let's do the Bija mantra for the first chakra. Yes. So let's put our hands on the thigh muscle. Thigh muscle is this. It's not a knees, okay? The thigh muscle. If you want and the feet is flexible, you can also touch your foot, and we can do that also. So now the mantra is Lam. The color is red, and we want to bring the red color. Please sit when you do this, otherwise it's hard. The mantra is the mantra is Lam, and the color is red. And the area that you want to see it is in the lower coccyx. It's like the final spine when it goes down, and in the perineal muscle. Okay, so just like in the bottom. So now close the eyes, and we are going to chant the mantra Lam. If you want, you can put the intention to want to bring more abundance, financial abundance to your life.
आज तो ये चाहिए सबको
Or
ना।
you want to bring
अरे left hand इस पे रखना है।
intention of being more courageous,
Left hand या right
or
hand?
being more stable.
दोनों रख
So
लीजिए
we'll chant the mantra Lam.
Right.
Inhale and start. Red color. Focus on the vibration. Red color going inside. Focus, no distraction. And now we stop, we breathe deeply, visualize this beautiful glowing red color, and make a prayer to the universe, to the nature, to God, Please allow me to have this abundance so that I can use it in your service. I can use it properly to influence positively this world. Inhale deeply, and exhaling, we can open our eyes. And thank you very much. Yes.
So,
Hello.
Yes.
So, if I want to know how to change the negativity to positive. So if there is another person is having only negative thoughts, I want him to change into positive. He need to think in a positive way.
Vibration.
How we can do that?
मैकेनिकल
Thank you
वाइब्रेशन
for the
पढ़ लो.
question. There are many processes we can do this. On the energetic level, what we can do is, to help the person balance. And the negativity often comes from the fifth chakra. These people are always talking negatively. So they lament, they are criticizing, they are gossiping. So it's very hard to actually have this, like people, negative people, because I don't know if you have the experience, but when people are talking so much negatively, we all feel affected by that. Yes? So let me tell you an example, okay? So I was doing a 7-day chakra retreat in Italy, and I did a experiment. So I called one person and I said, please go out of the room, and the person went out. And the person didn't know what we were going to do. And I said to all my students, now let's all talk bad about this person. As much as possible. All the bad things we could ever say. And we started saying all the bad things, all the bad things, all the bad things. And then we said to this person, please come back in. And now close your eyes and slowly inhale and open the arms slowly up. And just feel the sensation and exhaling coming down. I didn't say anything else, only this. Just feel. Then I asked this person, please go out of the room and come back. Okay? So the person went out again, and this time we started talking really good about the person. All the beautiful things, all the wonderful things. And then we asked the person to come back inside. And I asked the person again the same thing. Close your eyes, inhale, bring slowly the arms up, and exhale, slowly bringing it down. And I asked what was the difference. She said, please try this if you want. This person said that the first time when everybody spoke negatively, it was hard. It was like, as if she couldn't breathe properly. The second time, her hands were floating up naturally. This means that every time we speak bad about someone, we gossip about someone, we are destroying that person. So we shouldn't allow negativity to be spread. So it's a very important question. Because when people have an X in the throat, they are so negative. But negativity can be also from the seventh, and that's very damaging. But that's normally not so present. Normally people do it from here. So what we do is we help the person balance the fifth chakra. So the mantra would be hum, H-A-M, and the color would be light blue. And 3 minutes every single day. Just 3 minutes of this practice every single day could drastically transform our life. Yes? Thank you.
So we take one last question.
Yes.
Sure.
Hi ma'am, my name is Shweta and I can completely relate to what you are saying because it's been 15 years I'm also following my spiritual practices. So I have two simple questions. One is, we all know that the world is becoming more left-brain, logic and intellect, all of that. So how do you convince or persuade people to follow these practices, to believe in healing, miracles, beyond the logic? And second is, ma'am, there are different modalities. Some focuses on flowers, oils, some uses other types of modalities. So how to choose which one is best for you? Thank you so much.
So, I am actually in Italy, right? And in Italy, people are not spiritual. still I'm able to bring spirituality. I'm having people chant the mantras and dedicating their life just through yoga. They come to yoga class and they start, changing their life standards so much. You have to see that you need it, first of all. It's like the car. Just recently my car broke down because I didn't fill it with oil. Maybe you don't do it, but I do that. So the problem is that when we don't understand that there is some necessity that we are not doing it, it will break down, right? In the same way in our body, if we don't put oil inside us, we are going to crash. We are really going to crash. So we have to take care of our body. We have to take care of our mind. And the logical thing can always be there, but if it's not connected with the other, we will always feel empty. We will always feel our life doesn't have that complete value. There is something missing. And if we want to find that linking part, we have to come into spirituality. We have to come to healing. Otherwise, we cannot find our real self. Whatever success we have, we will not be satisfied. One friend of mine just recently, he came up with a sportive car and he's like, would you like to come in my sportive car? And I'm like, a purple flashy car. I'm like, yeah, let's go for a ride. So he's like, I'm going super fast, so happy. And then after some time he said, you know what? I got this car and I realized that I'm not happy anyways. All the money that I have didn't bring me to the happiness I was expecting. And that is what is going to happen. However much we can be successful, if we are not healed inside, all that money will be only used for healing our body when it's too late. So let's do it before, when we are still on time. So thank you so much for your kind attention. Hare Krishna.
भाई मुझे एक बात नहीं समझ आई
Truly calming and insightful journey of self-awareness and inner balance to chakra wisdom.